Welcome to Project Possible, and this video is part of the series, which where we have covered the strategies for 2022. Uh, so the first strategy we have already discussed, it is BRRR. So if you have missed that video to watch, I have left the link in the description. Now this is part two of that strategy video. So in this video we are going to cover the second strategy for 2022. Now, the second strategy is converting commercial property into residential property. Now, again, the fundamental reason why I'm selecting this strategy, because when you're converting a good commercial property into a good residential property, you have the potential, whatever money you deploy, you will be able to take that money completely out of your project at the end. Yeah. So again, this is a win-win situation. You are actually able to recycle your investment, your capital deployed into that project. Now, that is not just one of the reasons. That is a fundamental criteria for all the strategies which I'm discussing for 2022. The top three strategies. All these three strategies has this fundamental principle. So in this video, we will discuss why this strategy is so critical at this point, how you can make the most out of it, and how this has become a blessing in the pandemic for property developers and investors. So what we have seen during this pandemic is the retail businesses kind of is suffered the most for few reasons. Now, one, the business model has completely changed. People have moved doing online shopping rather than going to the shop and doing the doing the purchase. So that has a huge, massive impact. So that was happening organically. But now, because of this pandemic, in 2 years, a lot of businesses have actually moved online completely, and as a result of that, it is kind of a customer's behavior. So during the pandemic, it is safe to do things online rather than going out and get infected from infected because of the virus. So people have organically moved to online. Now what that has led is that more and more retail outlets is empty, vacant. Yeah. And this has kind of weakened the high streets, shopping malls. So when you go to the high streets and shopping mall, you will see a lot of shops are vacant, a lot of offices are vacant. Why? It has all gone online, or it has been migrated. The business model has changed. So that has given a good influx of this kind of commercial properties in the market. Now, what is happening with the landlords who own these properties? They have seen their cash flow has weakened, and they want to exit from these properties as soon as possible, because they have seen that downtrend. The business model has changed. All these properties have become vacant. So what I'm trying to say here is, during this pandemic, this kind of commercial properties are hugely available in the market, and it is just a matter of you going and studying those properties and how you can reuse it as a studio flat or a studio one bedroom, two bedroom apartments. You can convert that. So that is where this opportunity is. It's kind of a like once in a lifetime opportunity that pandemic has created, this kind of space within the property industry. So what kind of properties or the commercial properties you're looking for? You're looking for offices, because a lot of people are working from home. So vacant offices. You're looking for pubs, restaurants, which has been impacted because of the pandemic, because of low footfall. You're looking for gyms, which is gone out of business now. You're looking for retail outlets. You're looking for what we say, clinics or day nurseries, which is out of business. Now these are the, and this list can go on. There are so many businesses which has gone out of business during the pandemic. And the list can go on. So those are the businesses which you need to focus, because they are, if when you go there, you are actually going with a solution for them. They are struggling right now. The landlords are struggling of that. The business owners are struggling. So if you can go and give them a solution, they will be more than happy for you to sit down and negotiate and get a good deal out of it. So once you have identified a property, a commercial property, which you can negotiate and get a good deal, what normally I do is, and this is one of the best practices which I am sharing here. What normally people do is that we kind of put up like a permission, and apply for a permission to do development within that property. And once we get the confirmation that this permission is allowed, and some of them are within the permitted development, and some we might need some permission. And the moment you have the permission, the value of that property automatically goes up just because you have that permission on that property. And then you go to the lender with that permission, with that uplifted value of that property, and then you get financed the entire project by the lender. Yeah. And that's how you can create real value, and at the end of that project, at the end of the completion, you are able to pretty much pool your entire capital. So the money you have deployed to buy that property, the commercial property, okay, and the money which you have raised for as a finance, as a capital for the development of that property, eventually at the end, based on the growth you have achieved on that property, based because of the value addition you have done, you will be able to refinance the entire property and what we say, take the entire money out of that investment. And it's a win-win situation for everyone, for the person who is selling it, the landlord or the owner of that commercial property, the people who will be moving into the studios and flats. For them it will be very convenient to because most of these commercial properties are at a very good location. So it's a win-win situation. You are creating you are reusing that entire property. It's not vacant anymore, it is reused, it is redeployed. And that's a win-win situation for everyone. And of course it will give you a really good cash flow. So that's pretty much about the commercial to residential journey. If you want to know more about it, please reach out, connect. I'm more than happy to discuss it in detail. Every what do you say? Every property is different. Every kind of what do you say? Every the layout, the financing, the kind of the permitted development. Everything is different for each property. What I'm doing here is just giving you an overview of this strategy, so that you know that there is a strategy which exists, and this is really popular right now within the developers and investors. And this is a massive opportunity which the pandemic has created in the market. And this will eventually disappear. The councils will bring new articles, Article 4 and so many other restrictions. So it is not going to stay there forever. So this is the time where as an investor and developer, you can make the maximum out of this opportunity. So please reach out if you want to discuss this in detail. More than happy to do that. By the way, if you like this content, please click on the like. Yeah. And do share with your contacts, with your people, your network, so that more and more people come to know this opportunity in the market. And if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscribe and the notification and the bell button for the notification. So whenever we upload any video, any content, which is pretty much every day, you will get notified. And if you're yet to subscribe for the monthly live event at Project Possible, we have a monthly live event where property experts come, do live events, share their experience, their journey, and also do a live Q&A session where you can ask questions. So if you have yet to register for that, then the details is in the description. So make sure that you click the link, get all the details for that live event. So on that note, until the next video, stay safe, stay blessed. Thank you.